Frogs live in water, on pads, on green pads that float on the surface. They croak out noises I'm not familiar with, because I've never lived there. They flop on the mud with alligators. Alligators that obey the words no and down boy. And I was amazed to watch the alligator swimming in my pool, enjoying his surroundings like a dolphin in a tank. I swam with him. When an animal is small enough, it can't worry about the borders surrounding it. Capture a wild animal and put it in a box. Whales kill their trainers because they want to, not because they're trapped. Once I fell from a tall pier on the ocean and waded in the deep water. Creatures circled below me, rising slowly. Grass threw out hot green fumes between wooden slats and salty pillars. Bars housed sheds within sheds where chickens ruffled and bumped one another. An egg rolled out onto the hay, and the hay smelled sour and warm. Mushrooms grew nearby, where an uninterested worm flecked bits of dirt around his path. Some mud collapsed around footprints and formed pools of murky water, perfect for stepping in, perfect for splashing your pants with. On your hands, the mud went dry, tinted them with a brown glow. You can rub or wash the dirt off. Lee Mellon got up and threw a great big rock into the pond and screamed, "Campbell's soup!" The frogs were instantly quiet. The buying and selling of favors, he continued, the way in which all friendly interactions become, in fact, corrupted market-driven exchanges. I remember he trailed off there, and it was quiet for a minute. Without the frogs croaking, and without Lee Mellon talking at us, I heard a lot of things I don't usually notice. Whirring, breath, fall leaves rustling in breeze fragments. I don't often get to reflect like that, and I remember those reflections even less often. Or I mean, to remember the kind of immediately feelings you have when you reflect like that. It's easy to say I listen to the sounds around me, but harder to kind of recall to mind the specifics. And also, there's the matter of where your attention is, like you listen to these sounds, say, or whatever it is that you're lost in at the moment. But also, for me at least, my brain is bouncing around between different thoughts, remembering things that my surrounding brings to mind, or things that I have to do tomorrow, or whatever. How often do you give something to someone, or do something for someone, without expecting something in return, even to the smallest degree? Lee was talking again. It's unavoidable, I mean, for me at least, but I've always thought of myself as a selfish person. Like when someone buys me a drink, I bristle, because that means I have to buy the next drink for them. I much prefer to just take care of my own shit. Is that weird? The question hung in the air. Or rather, to use non-metaphorical terms, the implication of the question remained present in my mind as the frogs began to croak again.